Welcome to our channel. My name is Yvette and this is Tyler. Come along with us as we sail the high seas or hit the open road while we navigate and explore this beautiful planet our way. Welcome aboard Tootsie Marie. This week you're going to catch up with us as we remove our blown portside motor. We're going to be stripping that motor of any salvageable parts, and then we'll be installing the new motor. We've been waiting patiently for the new motor to come and trying to keep busy in the meantime. If you haven't seen our past couple videos of when we blew the engine and what we've been doing to kill time as we've been stuck here in Abaco, I'll be sure to link them in the description below. So let's catch up with the guys as they remove the portside motor.
In preparation for the new engine, and to save time on the day of install of the new engine, a couple days prior we removed the blown engine. Engine rooms on Lagoon 440s are quite tight, which makes the removal of the engine a bit tedious. However, after removing the motor mounts and bell housing bolts and disconnecting some wire harnesses, she pops right out.
Can't even see them. Oh my gosh, look at all that.
Here's the look inside of an engine room that had a rod thrown through the block. Quite the mess for sure. You can probably tie the rope off to that cleat tower at the time then.
Yeah, so what I would do is, I don't roll him up, you know, you can still salvage a bit of the Sunday. So let Jackson come back and vacuum that out. What would that be?
Okay, I got the motor out sitting here on the back deck. Here's a better look at the hole that was caused by a rod being shot through the side. Here's where the starter goes, which actually took the majority of the damage, other than the block obviously. But yeah, so there she be. And here's some of the parts, the water pump, and there's the damage to the starter. So got it pretty good.
It's morning time. We just pulled anchor. We're heading to the Marsh Harbor boat dock so we can have our portside engine put in. You can see she's down there, the old one, and we're excited that today's the day that we get our new engine put in, and we also get to pick up my dad and brother. Talk about timing. We've got a cargo ship passing by behind. It's nice and quiet, perfect conditions this morning to be puttering around with one motor. Before making our approach into the boatyard, we stopped and launched the dinghy. We securely attached our dinghy on the port stern of the boat because we plan to use the dinghy as our port engine. We noticed that the boatyard was really tight when we looked it up on Google Maps. We do have experience towing Tootsie Marie via dinghy. If you haven't seen that video, it's pretty crazy. You should check it out. I'll link it below.
As you can see, coming in here was pretty tight, and we knew we had to make a U-turn to tie up port side against that bulkhead. Unfortunately, we didn't have a camera on the dock, but I'm sure it was quite the sight. Yvette had to run to and from the boat, jumping into the dinghy, in order to give us the thrust we need to bring the bow around. Otherwise, we would have likely ended up port side against all those boats, and that would have been a whole different type of hassle. In these calm waters, the dinghy worked great, giving us the thrust we needed.
We made it, Captain.
Just another adventure with no motors. Once a season, I guess.
I guess so. We were good last season, though. The first season and the third season, though. The new one will be nice.
In order to get the old motor off of the boat and to get the new motor onto the boat and down into the engine bay, we rented a crane to make life easier. So we thought. However, this crane seemed to have had a sticky lever on the boom, which made things a little bit dicey. Here you can see it starting to swing out of control as Wayne and I run for cover. It's always good practice to tie a tag line onto any load you're lifting into the air. And as you can see here, it came in handy.
How'd it go, Cap? Ooh, that is warm.
Yeah, I mean, we got the engine off. Almost had a catastrophic failure, to say it nicely.
Luckily we didn't.
He claimed that his lever got stuck and our engine became a wrecking ball, but luckily it didn't hit the solar, didn't hit the boat. Most importantly, didn't hit anybody. So far so good. Just gotta get things cleaned up and get the new engine here swung into place, and that'll be that.
Cleaning up all the oil and mess left on the boat. Not my favorite. There's a gouge in the teak there I saw too. I know one. More on the to-do list. Look what finally arrived.
Looks different than the last one.
There she is. Welcome home, little Yanmar.
Oh, look at there.
Wow. She's a beaut. Clean as you'll ever be.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah.
Oh, she's nice. All right. Have some granola going in the oven. I'm gonna head to the grocery store for some fresh produce while the guys are doing the work.
So while the cat was away, the mice decided to play. We got the engine dropped into place. After in the hole, the guys quickly got to work getting it mounted up and ready to fire. It's a tight squeeze dropping it in there and getting it rotated, and everyone was still a bit on edge after how it went getting the old one off the boat. But luckily going back in, there weren't any problems.
I just got back from the grocery store and I'm baking some cookies for our guys who are helping us with our engine. You can see that they're hard at work. Getting everything ready for my dad and brother. Oh yeah.
A little lower.
All right. Okay, we've got our new engine in and we're underway. We're heading back to Marsh Harbor to set our hook and wait for my dad and brother to come. Right here at the Conkin and Marina gas dock. You any shout outs?
The best marina in the Bahamas.
That's right, we agree.
How you doing, American Dog Master? These are some of my lovely guests. I love to be around them because they're nice people.
Isn't he a sweetheart? He's the best.
Yep.
I try to be, but you don't have to lie on TV because I'm
Appreciate your help. Okay, good deal. We got it right down to the wire. New engine installed, we filled up our gas tank, and now we're going to pick up my dad and brother. Thank you so much for watching. We hope to see you next week.